Hi everybody, it's Patty. I participated in the Your Paper Pantry file folder journal swap, and this is what I've come up with, and I want to share it before I send it out. These are just little manila folders that I went ahead and used my Tim Holtz die on to make my tabs, and then I've done stamping and used various papers out of my stash to just embellish a little bit, and then the recipients can add whatever they wish to their journal. You can look at Yoli Bean's ideas, and there's several ladies that have already uploaded their videos to YouTube sharing what they've made for this swap. I think also Marianne Kensington had a video of these, and that's where Yoli picked up on her idea and created hers. And so we used those for inspiration for the swap. Anyway, I think the background of this is My Mind's Eye paper, and I don't know what little 6x6 stack it came from. These are 7 Gypsies embellishments here that I've stamped with a dollar spot stamp from Joann's, and this as well. Then I used Spellbinder's circle to cut the bird out and attach him there, and I've inked my edges with the new Ingvold Bloom, or whatever her last name is, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, inks that I got from Archana's shop. So those are really cool inks. If you haven't tried them, I really like them. They're a chalk ink. So on the inside, this is a 7 Gypsies paper called Conservatory, and it has the eggs on it, and I made my own little mini pocket, and then there's just a tag that I slipped in there that they can, whoever gets this can write on. We were supposed to include some plain papers, which I've done here. This is a little coin envelope that I've embellished with the K & Company ephemera that comes in the pack, and so I'm just going to flip through these because most of it's self-explanatory. This book I got in a thrift haul, and I stamped that with, I don't know if that's a Tim Holtz stamp. I don't remember what stamp that is, sorry. If anybody has any questions on any stamps that I've used, I'll be glad to answer any questions. This is a 7 Gypsies tag that I've just sewn in, and then this is my personal information up here, my YouTube channel and whatnot for the recipient. I folded this tag over and stitched at the top. These were just some journaling spots that I had, and I did the stitch binding method that Roxy shared, only I did 5 holes instead of 4, and I used just some twine that I had in my stash. This again is just craft paper. This was a bow bunny pad that I had stacked, so I just adhered it together and attached it to one of these pages from the book I got on my thrift store haul, and then sewed it in the center. That I stamped that little bird. That's a wooden stamp I found somewhere, I don't know where, but I just love that little bird, he's so cute. Graph paper, plain cardstock. This is another stamp in my stash on a manila tag. Bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. That's Maya Angelou. These are just plain pages as well. This again is a 7 Gypsies from a journal stack, and I've stamped it with the note stamp. I think that came from hot off the press, a little stamp set that I bought online. And then this is just a little metal embellishment that I've attached with Brad's, and then stamped my song on the tab here, and on the back I've embellished with another stamp that I have in my stash, and dated it here May 25th 2013. So that's that one. And then I'm using these Tim Holtz clippies as my closures. So that's my first share. The second one, I've used some Webster's Pages 6x6 papers, and I do not remember what the names on these papers, this paper stack is. I've had it in my stash for quite some time, but it's a gardening theme, and this is a Fisker stamp that I have the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeing new landscapes, but in having new eyes. And I put on the tab each day. So that's how I stamp those. Inside, I've made another pocket, and I put that tag in there. I think that's a 7 Gypsies tag. This came from the Mariposa stack. And this is another journal stack that I got. I think that's K & Company, and I just sewed that in there so you can tuck spot there. And this is a pocket. This is an ephemera pack from K & Company, and I've used some washi tape that is Recollections from Michael's. So this again is from that book that I got in a thrift store haul. I've stamped this with a stamp from my collection. There's that. This is the same journal spots from the last one. Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's, you know, this is the Webster's pages again, and I've sewn that in, and then this is my personal information up here. And plain cardstock. The other half of the journal spot has the flower on it. This is from Michael's, and it's the chipboard pieces, and you can tuck something behind here. I've attached that with a brad and put another tuck spot on the back to hide the brad on the other side. There's some more of the washi tape. And this is the Bo Bunny journal book again. And I've just done the same thing. I adhered 2 pages together. And then this is a stamp. It says, wherever you go becomes a part of you somehow. That's that same Fisker stamp in my stash. And this is from the K & Company ephemera pack. And it's kind of a glittery little flower in the back. And that's the same Webster's pages on the back, and then stamped with a stamp from my stash, and I've signed and dated it. And again, the Tim Holtz clip. The next one is again with the Webster's pages from my stash. This is from a K & Company ephemera pack, and this is a vellum that I've just attached with Mod Podge. I stamped the little butterflies flying up, and then spread your wings and fly stamp. And I put Believe on that tab. All my file folders were cut from just recycled file folders that I got from my work and that were going to go in the dumpster. And I used my Tim Holtz on the edge die to make my tabs. Here again is 7 Gypsies, that tag. And this is the conservatory paper again that I've made a pocket on the inside. A couple more plain sheets of paper. This is from the Webster's pages from my stash. And this is 7 Gypsies on the conservatory again. Some plain paper. I stamped that with a butterfly stamp from my stash. Again, if you have any questions on any stamps I used, I'll be glad to answer. Right now I don't remember which collection they're from. This is from that thrift store haul again. This is a 7 Gypsies tag that I folded over and sewed again just for a tuck spot, a journal spot. And this is the Webster's pages again, another tuck spot that I've sewn here. This is hand stitched again using Roxy's method. Those are very simple to do. You just have to line your holes up. And I used a very sturdy needle, a long needle, to go through there, and went back and forth a couple times to reinforce it. But I really like the way it looks, and it gives a professional finish too. This is that Bo Bunny journal spots again, and that page. And then this is a stamp I have in my stash from a dollar spot at Joann's. It says, take wing, reach for the sky. This is Mariposa paper that I've made a tuck spot, and I just sewed around it with my sewing machine and then edged it in with the Ingvild chalk inks again that I purchased at our Chana's shop. So So, and then on the back of this one, I used another stamp that I have in my stash, and this had spring in this little square here, but I just covered it with another little piece of paper that I wrote my name and the particulars, the date, and adhered that to the back. So it's made by me. And Tim Holtz Clippy again. And then the last one, this is for Roxy for hosting. I made her a gratitude journal, and I hope she likes this. I also gave her a little goodie bag, but I know she's probably going to get several of these, but I thought this was kind of cool. It's a gratitude journal, and I stamped I am grateful on the tab, and the gratitude, and this stamp is from my stash. This is an old K & Company paper. Can't remember the name of it, but it has little squares all over every sheet, and I bought several of them because I think they're really cool. This is from the K & Company ephemera, one of the ephemera packs, and this paper is some of the Webster's paper that I had in my stash again. This is from the K & Company ephemera pack. It's a piece of vellum that I just adhered with Mod Podge. This is K & Company ephemera pack. This is from the Follow Your Heart by My Mind's Eye. I just cut out some of the little hexagons, and I sewed them to the corners of the pages and add some of the Webster's pages for little embellishments on these little pieces. And this is the actual edge from the paper. It says Follow Your Heart. And this is, I got this online. I can't remember. I think I just did a search for day journals at the end of the year, and printed some of these out, and they're on cardstock, and it has daily record, month, day, notes, that type of thing. This is a time card that I got at work. We're going to pitch because we went digital. So this is from the K & Company ephemera pack again, and the Follow Your Heart paper, just to embellish a little bit, give a little tuck spot on those little pages. Plain cardstock again. Same paper line, Follow Your Heart by My Mind's Eye. That's the download I searched for. It was a freebie. I might have that on my Pinterest in my printables. You could check there. It's just under my name, Patty Legue, on Pinterest. It's the other half of the time clock page. And more K & Company ephemera pack. And then I made a little pocket here with the leftover Webster pages, and she can tuck something down in there. And this is from a swap I was in. This is not a stamp from my stash, and I just edged it with those chalkings from Ingvild again. And then this is a stamp from my stash, and I just wrote a thank you for hosting on there. So that's that. And then this is the back. Then I stamped and fussy cut around that and adhered to the back. So that's my share. And again, this is the Your Paper Pantry file folder journals swap. If you aren't a member at Your Paper Pantry, I highly suggest you go check them out. It's $12 a year to join. There's all kinds of swaps every month, and you'll meet a lot of fun people there. There's a lot of great creativity and a lot of sharing, and everybody's super friendly. So like I say, if you're not a member, go check them out. It's really worth it. For $12 a year, you meet a lot of people there. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.